So in this class, we are going to study the speed time graph. Okay, and I hope this will be the last class for this chapter. And in the next class, we will start the new chapter. That is, you can say the fourth chapter. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. So let's do the next is basically, so this is this distance time graph. Okay. So now we are going to study the speed time graph. Okay. So and basically speed time graph means we have on one axis as speed, another axis as time. Okay, this is called speed. Okay, so this is speed and time graph. So Ayaan, basically, if the speed and time graph, so the ratio, or you can say if the object is in uniform motion, it means that it is traveling uniformly. So slope of this will be equals to y-axis. X-axis. So as you can see this thing here, and y-axis speed is written, yes or no? Y.
It is, yeah.
Time is equals to acceleration. So acceleration is the quantity that is given by the slope of this graph. So what basically an acceleration is, so acceleration gives you the idea how much it gives you the idea how fast your object is increasing the speed. Okay, is the rate of change of speed. Okay, rate of change of speed, and it is a vector quantity.
Okay.
Okay, Ayaan,
Yeah,
is this clear?
it is, yeah.
Chalo, that's great. Okay. So basically, speed time graphs gives you the idea how fast the object is moving, like how fast the object is changing the speed. Okay. So basically, dear, the object basically this graph tells you the slope of this graph tells you. As you can see, this thing, Ayaan, that graph is basically is a straight line. So it means that if I increase the value of slope, the acceleration will also get increased. Yes or no? Similar to the
Yes.
distance time graph. So the
Yeah.
steeper the slope is, the higher will be the acceleration. Okay.
Okay.
Okay, greater the acceleration. Okay, Ayaan. So one more graph is there for this acceleration, that is, suppose Ayaan, your object, so instead of going upwards, the graph is going downwards. What does it mean? Can you tell me, Ayaan?
So the graph is going downwards.
Huh.
So decrease in speed.
It means that the value of the speed is constantly decreasing, okay, with respect to time, okay?
Yeah.
So this is called negative acceleration or deacceleration. The acceleration or negative acceleration. Is this clear to you, Ayaan?
It is, yeah.
Okay. So this is if the negative slope is there, so slope is negative, now it's going downwards, Ayaan, yes or no?
It
Okay.
is.
Yes. So that is called negative acceleration. Okay. Next thing that we have is basically, suppose your graph, there is no change in the speed. So graph is a straight line that is parallel to the horizontal, that is parallel to the x-axis. So this is time. This is speed. As you can see, this thing there, the slope, basically the horizontal line is zero. Yes or no, Ayaan?
Yeah.
Horizontal, this graph is zero. So slope is equals to zero. It means that acceleration of this graph will be zero. It means that, as you can see, with respect to time, speed is not going to change. Okay. So it is called
Okay.
zero acceleration. It means that object is moving with constant speed, no change in the speed with respect to time. Is this clear to you, Ayaan? Please let me know once.
It is.
Sure?
Yeah.
Chalo, theek hai. Okay, so let me take okay. Acha, let me tell you one more thing is that dear that there is one more significance of this graph is that the area of speed time graphs gives the distance traveled. Okay, Ayan, is this clear?
Yeah.
So it is the distance traveled, okay, by the object. So from the formula of speed, Ayan, you can see this thing that speed is equals to what? Do you know what is speed is equals to? In the formula
This
ratio,
the time.
distance upon time. Yeah. Okay. Distance upon. So and you can see this thing that area means suppose that area means the multiplication of the two axes. What is the area between these two axes is what is the whatever is between these two axes, and if you take that area, so that is called, okay, so that is area of the graph. So Ayan, you can see this thing, if I multiply speed into time, if I take this time on the left hand side, so it will be distance is equals to speed into time. Yes or no, Ayan? Is this clear?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it is.
ठीक है. I think there is some beep sound at your end, Ayaan.
You can hear a beep sound?
Yes, I am hearing a beep sound.
I can't.
Okay.
Let me see.
Is it clear, Ayaan?
Anymore?
No, not now.
Okay.
Okay, Ayaan. So just allow me a second. Let me take one question. Okay.
Okay.
Yes, Ayaan. As you can see this thing in the graph, that every point has been marked out in the graph itself. So it has been like the question is saying that you have to name the section that represents steady speed, speeding up, being stationary, and slowing down. Yes, Ayaan, please tell me.
So
What
steady
is the
speed
A
is
point?
ANG. Steady speed.
Steady speed. Let's go one by one. Steady speed is
A.
A. As you can see, there is no change in the speed, so it is A. Okay. So A part is there. And the B part, which part is this?
Slowing
Speeding up,
down.
being stationary,
Slowing down.
slowing down.
Slowing down.
Slowing down. Obviously, you can see the graph is going in the downwards direction, so that will be slowing down. Okay.
C is
C
also
part,
against steady speed.
again static, steady speed.
D
Yes.
is again slowing
D,
down. D is slowing
again
down.
slowing down. Very good. What about E part?
Then E is being stationary.
Being stationary. Very good. What
F
about
is
F
speeding
part?
up, acceleration.
F is acceleration. What is G part?
And A is steady speed.
Steady speed. Very good. Is this clear, Ayaan?
Yeah.
Any doubt so far to you?
No.
Sure.
Yes. Yeah.
Sure. That's good. Just allow me a second.
Okay. No problem.
Just a second. I'm taking up one more question.
Yeah.
Mm, yeah. So yes, okay. And so I got one more question. So, and as we can see, the question is saying that you cycle for 20 seconds at a constant speed, okay, and of 10 meter per second. So speed is 10 meter per second that is given, and calculate the distance travel if you cycle for 20 seconds at a constant speed of 20 meter per second. Okay.
Yeah.
Just
Yeah.
yeah. So question is saying that you're cycling for 20 seconds, okay, and if you go you have 20 seconds at a constant speed of calculate the distance you travel if you cycle for 20. Okay, there you go. First of all, you are going with a 10 meter per second speed. Yes. So your speed is given as Speed is given as 10 meter per second, right? And
Hello.
yes, and actually some internet issue is there. Sorry. And time is given to you. That is
You cycle for
10 seconds. Okay. 20 seconds. Sorry,
seconds.
20 seconds. So Ayaan, to calculate the distance, as you can see this thing, Ayaan, that it is 10 meter per second speed, and this is the time for which you have to calculate the distance. So Ayaan, this is a kind of shape that is forming. Can you tell me the shape there?
Rectangle.
Rectangle. So basically, distance of
Is
traveled in this time will be area of rectangle.
yeah, area of triangle. Area of rectangle.
Area of rectangle. Okay, so area of rectangle is length into breadth. So Ayaan, as you can see, this thing length, this is the length, this is the breadth. So what is length here? 10 into time. Breadth is basically time. So this is 200 meter because distance is in meter. Yes or no, everyone? So yes or no, Ayaan?
Yeah. So this is how we find for graphs.
Yes, this is how we find for graph.
What is the speed?
Okay, so the next thing that is question is saying that if you are traveling with the speed of 20 meter per second, what should be the distance covered in that 20 seconds? So here the speed is 20 meter per second, t is equals to 20 seconds. Okay, so distance will be equals to area of rectangle again. This one, no, Ayaan?
Yeah.
Will be equals to L into B, that is 20 into 20 is coming out to be 400 meter. Is this clear to you, Ayaan? Please let me know once, dear.
Yeah.
Any doubt so far? Ayaan, any doubt so far, dear?
No.
Sure? So
Yeah.
that's great.
Once again,
Okay,
let me just write it down.
Yes, I'm giving you the time. Let me paste this question. Just a moment.
Just want to write it up.
Done, Ayaan?
Yeah.
Check it. Let's do the next question.
Once again, let me just draw
Check,
the
check,
graph.
check.
I'll draw the graph, or I just
You can take the screenshot of this graph. Okay, okay, draw it. No
I took a
worries.
screenshot. Took a screenshot.
Okay, check. Okay, so Ayaan, next question is this here. You say basically this question is saying that you set off down, like basically you are going down from a ski slope. Okay, your initial speed was 0. Okay, and after 10 seconds you are traveling at a speed of 30 meter per second. It means that you are here when you have started the journey, so it means completely 0 because you are at rest. But right now you are going with the speed of 30 meter per second. So you have to calculate the distance traveled in this time. So Ayaan, so you can see this thing that time for to come from top to the bottom is 10 seconds. Yes or no?
Yeah.
Clear?
Yeah.
Okay. And we have to, as you can see this thing, Ayaan, we have got the height, we have got the breadth. But what about the length? So this is the height. The height is basically your length. Clear? So as you can see, when you basically, just a second, when you basically draw this line to understand at which portion it is basically merging. Just see this thing. Clear? So you can see this thing. This is matching with the 30 value. Yes or no, Ayaan? So
It
it
is,
means
yeah.
that, yes, it means that the height, basically, just a second. So basically your height, this thing is basically 30 units. Okay. 30 meter per second, obviously, right?
Yeah.
So Ayaan, what kind of shape it is forming, this area, this thing? What kind of shape it is forming? Yes, Ayaan?
I think a right angle. A right angle triangle.
Right
Or a
angle triangle.
triangle.
Yes. Yes, right angle triangle. So as you can see this thing, Ayaan, that it means
Yeah.
that the area covered will be the area of the right angle triangle, yes or no?
Yeah.
So area covered will be, so as you know, is initial speed was
Half
zero.
into, yeah.
0. Okay, this is the initial speed. Final speed was 30 meter per second.
Yeah.
Okay. Time taken to cover the distance is 10 seconds. So Ayaan, this this thing is base. This is height. What is the area of
Half into,
rectangle,
half,
right angle
half into
triangle, Ayaan?
breadth into, half into breadth into height.
Half into breadth into
Into,
height. Base it, not breadth, it's base. Okay.
sorry, but
So it is
yes, not breadth.
half. Base is your 10, height is 30. So 2 5s are 10 and 30. It's coming out to be 150 meter. Is
150.
this clear to you, dear? Please let me know. Any doubt so
Yes.
far to you, dear?
No, I have no doubts.
Are you sure?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yes, I am.
Take it. Okay, let's do the one more question based on the graph and then we will end this topic and we'll do the next new question. New topic, basically. Just a second. Yeah. Yeah. So as you can see this thing, and the question is saying we have to draw a graph. Okay, we have to draw a graph to show the following motion. A car accelerates uniformly from rest to 5 seconds. Okay, so basically the car was at rest. So initial speed should be 0, Ayaan.
It
The
should,
car
yeah.
was at rest. Okay, and time. And the question is saying that first 5 minutes, the car accelerated. Okay, a car accelerates uniformly from rest for 5 seconds. Then it
So final
travels
speed.
at a speed of 6 meter per second for 5 seconds. Okay. After
Oh,
five
so final
seconds,
speed is 6.
yes, first 5 seconds were the accelerated motion. So let's draw the graph. Again, so this is time. This is speed.
Time.
Okay.
Speed.
I have
Okay.
to draw a speed time graph. So question is saying for 5 seconds. So just a second. For a 5 second, suppose this is the 5 second mark for which the object has accelerated. Okay. So this is a 5 second mark.
Yeah.
Okay. Not 5C,
Okay.
5S. Okay. 5 second mark. Then it travels at a speed of 6 meter per second. So it means that it has gained the speed of 6 meter per second for the next 5 seconds. It means that this mark will be the speed of 6 meter per second. Is this clear to you, Ayaan? So
Yeah.
this will be the next 5 second portion. Please let me know.
5 seconds. Okay.
Is this clear, Ayaan?
Yeah.
Any doubt so far?
No.
Clear, Ayaan?
Yeah.
Sure. Check. Okay. So okay, now it's time to calculate the acceleration, dear. Okay.
Okay.
So this is the last topic of this chapter. Okay. So acceleration. So as you can see this thing, Ayaan, that acceleration. So Ayaan, acceleration in the last topic that I've told you recently, that acceleration is the quantity that tells you how fast the object is changing the speed with respect to time. Yes or no? So basically, if we
Yeah.
talk about the acceleration part, that acceleration is the rate of change of velocity, the rate of change of velocity. Okay.
Yeah.
Hmm. Acceleration. So Ayaan,
Uh,
acceleration means rate of change of velocity means final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. Rate means whenever the word rate comes into the picture, so that is called divided by time. Okay?
yeah, by time. Okay.
Any doubt, Ayaan?
Yeah.
Is this clear?
No, wasn't running that. Yeah.
Okay. So acceleration is the rate of change of velocity. Okay. Just a second. And as the acceleration is a rate of change of velocity, and it is a vector quantity.
Okay.
Next is SI unit of acceleration is meter per second square. Got it, Ayaan?
Yeah.
It is meter per second square. Any doubt so far? Clear, Ayaan? Next thing
Yeah.
of that is basically for the acceleration is a vector quantity, so it can be zero as well as negative of a moving object. Okay, acceleration of a moving object can be negative as well as zero. Clear? Because this is a vector quantity, so
Yeah.
vector quantity have different you can say the properties, right? So acceleration
Yeah. Acceleration.
of a moving body zero. Clear, everyone?
Yeah.
Clear? Sorry, Ayan. See,
Yes. Clear.
check it. Okay, that's great. That's great. Okay, so let's do a very basic questions. Okay,
Yeah.
the question is saying that an aircraft accelerates from 100 to 200, 300 meter per second in 10 seconds, in 100 seconds. What is the acceleration? So let's solve it, Ayan. So the airplane has the initial velocity of what, Ayan? What is the initial velocity of aeroplane?
Yeah.
Please tell me, do you have any idea what is the initial velocity of aeroplane?
Initial velocity of airplane.
Hmm.
It was the aircraft on 100 meters per second.
100 meters. So initial means the speed with
Starting.
which the object has started the motion. Okay. So we have observed
It's
the motion since the object was moving with 100 meters per second.
yeah.
Okay. V is final velocity. It means that it is the final velocity means object has completed the motion. And time taken will be 100 seconds. Okay. So according to the acceleration says that initial velocity minus final velocity minus initial velocity divided by time. So it is 300 minus 100 divided by 100. So it is 200 divided by 100. So this is coming out with 2 meter per second square is the answer. Please let me know, Ayaan, is this clear to you or not?
It is, yeah.
Any doubt so far to you, dear?
No.
Sure?
Yeah.
Sure?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Chalo, that's great. Okay. Just a moment. Let me take one more question. Yeah, here it is. One question. So, and this is a very basic question, and so please answer this one. Just a second. Yes, and please tell me the answer. Which of the following is the SI is the unit of acceleration? Which of the following is not the SI unit of is not the unit of acceleration? Yes, and tell me.
Which of the following cannot be a unit of acceleration? Miles, meters per hour and meters per hour. Sorry, kilometers per. Which following cannot be unit of acceleration? So
Could
meters per
not
hour.
be
Meters per hour. MPH such as.
MPH. Okay, and only this one?
Let me see. Kilometers per second. Kilometers per second.
Kilometer per second. Okay, that's good. Kilometer per second. Because for the acceleration, square should be there in the denominator. Okay.
Yeah.
Let me take some more questions. Yes, and please do these questions, Vijay. Try to solve this
Okay.
one.
The following could not be a unit of car set off from the traffic light. It reaches a speed of 27 meters per second in 18 seconds. What is its acceleration? So is the acceleration 1.5 seconds? 1.5 meters.
1.5
1.5.
1.5
Yeah.
meter. Is this the value of the, is this the unit of the acceleration here?
Meters, say 1.5
Hmm.
meter second square,
Mm,
meter per second
Meter
square.
seconds, meter per second square. Okay.
Meter per second square.
A
Okay.
car sets off from traffic light. It reaches a speed of 27 meter per second in 18 seconds. What is the acceleration? So basically, when the car was in traffic lights, obviously the initial speed should be 0, Ayaan, because the car was in rest. Okay.
Yeah.
And v is equals to 27 meter per second. This is the final velocity, or okay, and time taken to reach this speed is 18 seconds. Okay. So let's calculate the acceleration, that is a is equals to v minus u by t, that is equals to 27 minus 0 by 18. So 27 minus 8, 27 by 18 will be 9 3s are 20, 9 3s are, and 9 2s are, and this will be 1.5. So that is coming out to be 1.5 meter per second square. Do the second one, Ayaan.
The second one, a train
Ha.
initially moving at one speed up to 36. What is its acceleration? So, also, sir,
Yes, Ayaan. What's the answer?
um, one more thing. So it's like, so the answer would be 12, 30.
Batao.
It would be 0.3 meters per second square.
Meter per second square 0.3. Okay, and let's solve it together as well.
Also, after this, sir, we have to, I have to go because I have another tuition.
You have to go right now.
We can do this one, then I have to go because the tuition, I have another one. Max.
Yes. So it's that an offline class?
No, it's online.
It's on. Check. Okay, and check. So a train initially moving at a speed of 12 meter per second. So initially it was moving with a speed of 12 meter per second and speed ups to 36 meter per second. Okay. In time equals to 120 second. What is the acceleration? Question is saying what is the acceleration? So according to the question, that is a equals to v minus u by t. That is 36 minus 12 divided by 120. So 36 minus 12 is what? 24 by 120. That is coming out to be 5 5 5. So 1 by 5, it is coming out to be 0.2 meter per second square. Is this clear, Ayaan?
Yeah.
And out so far, dear?
No.
Sure.
Yeah.
So like at Learnivio you have Learnivio you have the class, dear?
No, I don't have it right here.
अच्छा so
Separate.
ठीक है. अच्छा it's another. ठीक है यार. So Ayaan, this chapter is done. Okay.